By the way, the match that we're watching now, Dave Meltzer would write in his Observer, is a decent opener, and he gave it 2 1/4 stars. He would critique the match by saying it started out kind of slow since Skinner is pretty well past washed up, but Brett carried it to a decent match with a lot of near falls towards the end before Skinner took a bump off the top rope and submitted to the sharpshooter, which they're definitely establishing as a real finishing maneuver. You know,
goddamn, they're having a hell of a match.
No, I agree. I just think, you know, Meltzer had his favorites, and for whatever reason, he thinks that when any wrestler turned 40, they were old, except for Ric Flair. And then when he was phenomenal at 40.
Or Ishimashi, Koshi, Zuwa, Fujiwara, Snavis Chase is the case.
I just think it's fascinating that, you know, the way we perceive age in wrestling has changed so much. You know, like once upon a time, you know, it was, oh, he's 40, he's elderly. But that wasn't the case a generation before the Observer, because guys were wrestling well into their 50s. And it hasn't been the case in the last 15 years. Guys are wrestling well past, maybe 20 years.
Absolutely. And I think that just, you know, is a testament to the caliber of athlete that is competing, that they've been able to go that long. And
the money,
God,
you know,
to think at 40, he's washed up.
Right. You know, now's the time where everybody wants me to remind you how old AJ Styles is, but you already know he's 42.
He's a kid.
No, I'm not arguing that. I'm just saying the idea that we're saying Skinner's passed up and he's literally 2 years younger than AJ is now. And everybody's like, well, AJ is one of the, you know, best wrestlers of all time. And I'm not arguing that.
AJ's in his prime. He's young.
You know, Daniel Bryan is 38 years old. And in 2 years, that dude ain't washed up. Come on.
Yeah, he was washed up about 5 years ago.
Shut up. Oh yeah, you say that
every time I look at him, I just think back to when he was just that fresh-faced kid in San Antonio training at Shawn Michaels' school. He's just, God, he's so good.
Hey, legitimately, I know we're talking about Daniel Bryan now, and we're not supposed to talk about current stuff, but I had this discussion on social media recently. Bell to bell, take all the creative stuff out, take character stuff out, just bell to bell in-ring wrestling. Daniel Bryan's got to be top 5 ever, right?
He's great. Yeah, he definitely is.
I mean, you know,
I'd put him in the top 10. Yes.
Either way, I mean, I know you're older than me and you have a different purview. I mean, I didn't see a lot of the stuff that you saw. I didn't see Jack Briscoe. I didn't see Dory Funk. I mean, I didn't want to, you know, go to sleep. So I saw some Terry Funk but I saw.
Oh, so you just kept watching the same match of Ric Flair over and over and over again.
No, that's not true. There you go.
Sure.
There's your
sure you did. He's just different opponents.
Okay.
I can say that. I love Rick. I say it to Rick. Okay. So don't everybody get all fucking bent out of shape.
He listens to the show, by the way.
I know. And I love him. I think he's one of the greatest of all time. Ric Flair's up there in the top 5.
What a controversial take that was. You know, it does fascinate me that Rick listens to our podcast because, you know, he got bored with ours fairly quickly, as you know, and he doesn't listen on the podcast app in a traditional way, but at night when he's like trying to go to sleep, he'll fire up the YouTube.
So we put him to sleep is what you're saying?
You know, Rick doesn't sleep like a normal person. All right.